Hello, my dear students. Welcome to Sankalp Learning Classes. Today we are discussing the important questions. That is from the question paper, old question paper. Okay, so we are referring the last year question paper. So in today's class, so in the last class only, already we have discussed the physics section. So today, in this session, we are discussing the chemistry and biology. Okay, just let us start with the first question. Yes, part B, that is chemistry. So first, multiple choice questions will be there. So there are here 3 questions for 3 marks. Okay, 4 alternatives are given for each of the following question. Incomplete or incomplete statement. Choose the correct alternative and write the complete answer along with the letter of alphabet. Yeah. The organic compounds obtained by reaction between the carboxylic acid and the alcohol are. So the compounds which are obtained when the carboxylic acids and alcohols reacted, that is that option A aldehydes, option B ketones, option C esters, option D hydrocarbons. Here the correct answer is option C esters. Option C esters, that is the correct answer. Okay. Next question. Ferrous sulfate crystals lose green color when heated because this compound, option A, decomposes into simpler products, loses water molecules, releases sulfur dioxide gas, product produces brown fumes. Here, ferrous sulfate, that is FeSO4, right? Ferrous sulfate, that is the FeSO4, ferrous sulfate. FeSO4. So there 5H2, 5 water molecules will be there. Here, when it is heated, so it loses the water molecule. Option B loses water molecules. Option B is the correct answer. Okay. Next question. So here one limitations of Mendeleev's periodic table. So this topic is deleted. So we are not discussing the answer for this question. And write any 2 uses of washing soda here. So this is the 1 mark questions. Answer the following question. That is the 1 mark question. 3 1 mark questions will be asked here. 17th question. Write any 2 uses of washing soda here. Washing soda, that is used to remove the permanent hardness of the water. Then also used for the domestic cleansing action. Okay, so it is used as a cleanser in the domestic purpose. Okay, so that are the uses of the washing soda. Next question. So this topic is also deleted from your syllabus. So we are moving to the 90th question, that is also not there. So directly, so 18th and 19th question, so that is also from the deleted topic. So we are discussing the 2 mark questions now. Answer the following questions. Total 3 questions of 2 mark questions will be there. Total 6 marks. Okay. Draw the diagram of the arrangement of the apparatus showing the reaction of zinc granules with dilute sulfuric acid and testing hydrogen gas by burning. So this is the question. So you have to draw this diagram for the 2 mark. Yes. So you have to draw the diagram so that you can refer the NCERT textbook also. Next question. 21st question, that is also 2 mark question. Simultaneously, Red and blue litmus papers are dipped in the brine solution and in the aqueous product produced by the subjecting that the solution to electrolysis. What changes do you observe in litmus paper? Support your answer with reasons. So here, litmus paper. So when it is dipped in the brine solution means that is the aqueous sodium chloride solution, that is called as a brine solution. Aqueous sodium chloride, NaCl solution. So two litmus papers are dipped when it is after the, so just imagine this is the, so when the current passes through these two electrodes. Okay, so there is a brine solution. So here NaCl, when the current passed through this NaCl, that forms the Na plus ions and the Cl minus ions, and water, that is the aqueous solution of sodium chloride, water will be there, that produces the H plus and OH minus ions. Okay. So these ions, Na ions and OH minus ions combine to form the NaOH, that is the sodium hydroxide. So this is the base. Sodium hydroxide is the base. Okay. So what changes do you observe in the litmus paper? When you dip the blue litmus paper, there is no change. But when you dip the red litmus paper, it changes into blue color because the sodium and the hydroxide OH minus ions, they form the sodium hydroxide, which is the base. Hence the red litmus paper change to the blue color. That is the change that you can observe in this experiment. Okay. Yes, please try to write the answer for this question. Next question. Observe the pH values of 4 solutions given in the below table. First one, solutions PQRS, 4 solutions are there and pH values 10, 13.7, 7.0, 1.2. Which solution can be used to prepare an antacid? Why? Which two solutions can be used to get a neutral salt? Why? Here, antacids, which is used as a medicine to cure the acidity. Here, the milk of magnesia, that is having the 10 pH value, that can be used as an antacid to prepare the antacid. And here, the strong acid and the weak base, strong acid strong acid and the strong base. So when they uh, strong acid and strong base, that is used to get a neutral salt. Okay, because the reaction between the strong acid and the strong base, that will be that is forming the neutral salt. For example, sodium hydroxide and HCl. So sodium hydroxide, that is the strong base, and HCl, strong acid, which forms the sodium chloride, that is the neutral salt. Here 13.7 Q and the S, that is used to get the neutral salt, because 13.7, that is the strong base, and 1.2 pH value S, that is the strong acid. So neutral salt will be obtained. Okay. Next question. Draw the diagram of arrangement of apparatus showing the electrolytic refining of copper and label the acidified copper sulfate solution. So this question also we have solved in the some other session. Please practice the diagram. So it is also one of the important diagram. electrolytic refining of copper metal? That is also important question. Next question. So this is the 3-mark question. So 3 mark, 3 questions will be there. Answer the following questions. 3 into 3 means 3 mark, 3 questions. Here, 23rd question. Identify the substances that are oxidized and reduced in the following chemical reaction. Here, zinc oxide, when it react with the carbon, which forms the zinc and carbon monoxide. Alva. Then, zinc oxide. So you can see here zinc oxide which lost the oxygen and it is become reduced. Zinc oxide is reduced and carbon that convert into carbon monoxide, that is oxidized, which oxidized. Okay. What is rancidity? Mention any 2 methods to prevent the rancidity. Here, rancidity is the process where the fats and oils in the they oxidized and lead to the unpleasant in the food become oxidized and lead to the unpleasant taste and smell due to the breakdown of their molecules. So that is the rancidity. So how we can prevent the right any 2 methods to prevent the rancidity, that is storing the food in airtight containers to limit oxygen exposure and adding the antioxidants to the food which can slow down the oxidation process. So that is the answer. Okay. Next question. Given below an incomplete equation that represents a chemical process converting unsaturated carbon compound to a saturated carbon compound. Okay. So complete the equation. Name the gas X and substance Y. What happens if the end products of this react with chlorine in the presence of sunlight? Okay. So here X and Y. X is the hydrogen gas and Y is the nickel or palladium. So that is the catalyst. And here ethane is formed. Then when the ethane reacts with the sunlight present chlorine in the presence of sunlight, that forms the chloroethane. Okay, so one of the important and different kind of question. Next question, 25th question. Carbon could not form C4 plus, that is the or C4 minus ions. Why? Write the electron dot structure of methane. One of the important question. Let us see the answer. Carbon cannot form C plus or C4 minus ions because it would require either losing or gaining the 4 electrons. So it has to gain or lose the 4 electron, which is energetically unfavorable due to its relatively small nucleus and the large amount of energy needed to remove or attract too many electrons. Okay, so that is the answer. Next question. So there is a option for this question. How missiles are formed during the cleansing action of soap? Which are the salts responsible for hardness of water? Detergent are effective even in hard water. Why? So these are the questions. When soap is dissolved in water, the molecules arrange themselves into spherical cluster called micelles, where the hydrophobic, that is the water hating tails of the soap molecules cluster together in the center, while the hydrophilic water loving heads they face outwards, effectively trapping the dirt particles within the micelle core, allowing them to be rinsed away with the water. Again, one more question is there. Which salts are responsible for hardness of water? Calcium and magnesium salts are responsible for the hardness of water. Then detergents are effective even in hard water. Why? Detergents are effective even in the hard water. What is the reason? Detergents are more effective in hard water than soaps because they do not form insoluble precipitate with the calcium and the magnesium ions present in the hard water. So the detergents are more effective in hard water than the soaps. So that is the answer. Please note down this. So next question, that is the 4-mark question. Okay. So 26th question, that is the 4-mark question. How silver and copper articles lose their shining surface? How does galvanization protect iron articles? Then next question, aluminium oxide is amphoteric oxide. Why? So this is the 4-mark question. Only one question is there. So that is for the 4 marks. Yes. Silver reacts with sulfur to form black silver sulfide, while the copper reacts with carbon dioxide and the moisture to form the green uh, layer that is called as a copper carbonate. How does galvanization protect the iron articles? Galvanization protects iron articles by coating them with a layer of zinc which is more reactive than iron. So when exposed to air, the zinc corrodes first, acting as a sacrificial metal to prevent the iron from the rusting. So that is the process of galvanization. Next one. Aluminium oxide is considered amphoteric because it can react with both acids and bases, meaning it can behave as either acid or base depending on the chemical reaction it is involved in. So this is the 4-mark question. So next we are discussing the biology section question. Okay, I hope so this is clear. So physics and chemistry section that is completed. Now we are discussing the biology section. Here. So first there will be a multiple choice question. Here only 2 multiple choice questions are there. 4 alternatives for each of the following questions or incomplete statements. Choose the correct alternative and write the complete answer along with its letter of alphabet. Okay. An illustration for reflex action among the following is moving a chair, feeling the taste, withdrawing the hands back when unknowingly touch a hot pan, clapping at the end of the function. Here, reflex action, which is a sudden action, moving the chair, no, feeling the taste, no, withdrawing the hands back when unknowingly touch the hot pan. That is the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer. Next question. Pea plants with round seeds are crossed with pea plants with wrinkled seeds. The percentage of plants that are having the RR genetic makeup in the F2 generation is. So in the F1 generation, so when they are crossed, they are having the capital R crossed with the small r. Okay, so that is the parental generation. F1 generation, all plants that they are having the RR, capital R, small r. So when these F1 plants are crossed, RR crossed with capital R, small r. So here you will get the plants in the F2 generation, that is RR, capital R, small r, then capital R, small r, and the small r, small r. Okay. So that is the thing. Here they asked in the F2 generation, capital R genetic makeup. Here in these four plants, only one plant is there. So you can say option A, 25%. Option A is the correct answer. That is the 25%. Okay. So now we are discussing the here we are discussing the 1 mark question. Okay. Total 3 1 mark questions are there. So total 3 marks for each question. The ozone is deadly poison. It is essential for life on the earth. Justify the statement. Justify this statement. Ozone layer protects the earth from organisms and earth from its UV radiation from the sun. The UV radiation which is from the sun. So the ozone layer is very essential. Otherwise, this UV radiation may cause the some diseases in plants and animals. Okay. Schematic representation of the blood circulation in mammals given below. So that is the schematic representation here. You can see the heart. So this is the heart where the deoxygenated blood that moves to the lungs and the oxygenated blood that is received by the heart. Then again the oxygenated blood that is supplied to the body parts and the deoxygenated carbon dioxide blood that is received, that is collected from all the parts of the body, again transferred to the heart. So this is the schematic representation. Here name the blood vessels X and Y. Here X and the Y. So here from the heart to the different body parts. So the blood is moving to the different body parts. So you can call it as the arteries, right? So, and again the deoxygenated blood that is moved to the heart. That is nothing but the veins, veins. And here this is the artery. Okay, so arteries and veins. Which blood vessels has valves? Here can say veins, they have the valves. Next question. The number of organisms decreases by reaching the higher trophic level of the food chain in the ecosystem. Why? Because the energy that is transferred to the next trophic level from the one trophic level, that is only 10%. Okay. Uh, so because of that, the number of trophic level that is decreases, and the organisms in the trophic level that is also decreases when it reaching the higher trophic level. So next we are discussing the 2 mark questions. Draw the diagram showing the germination of pollen on stigma and label the pollen tube. This is the 2 mark question diagram you have to draw. Okay. So I hope you are familiar with this diagram, germination of pollen on stigma and label the pollen tube. Okay. Next question. Draw the diagram showing the excretory system in human beings and label the urinary bladder. Draw the diagram that is showing the excretory system in human beings and urinary bladder you have to label. Okay. So this is also important diagram for your exam. Next question. Answer the following questions. So these are 3 mark questions. So measures of recharging underground water better than the storage water. So this question, so that is also deleted from the deleted syllabus. So the syllabus is not there for your exam. So we are moving to the next question. In human reproduction, the placenta performs a significant role in the development of the fetus and a child. Justify the statement. So here placenta, it provides the nutrition, glucose and the oxygen to the developing embryo, and also which helps to removal of the carbon dioxide and the some nitrogenous waste that is produced by the embryo. So we can say that placenta performs significant role in the development of the fetus into a child. So that is one of the important. How can DNA copying be decided as one of the ways of reproduction in lower organism? Please note down the question. What product is formed in the first step takes place in the cytoplasm during the respiration in plants here? Write any 2 differences between aerobic and the anaerobic respiration. Here, pyruvate is formed. Pyruvate is formed in the first step of the respiration in animals. Write any 2 differences between the aerobic and the anaerobic respiration. In the aerobic respiration, that is in the presence of oxygen, breakdown of the glucose takes place. Anaerobic respiration, in the absence of oxygen, breakdown of the glucose takes place. So you have to write the definition. After that, write down the more energy is released in case of the aerobic respiration. Compared to the aerobic respiration, less energy is released in the anaerobic respiration. So that is the answer. Please note down the question. Here, one more option is there for this question. In what form are the waste products stored in the old xylem of the plants, that is resins and gums? So in the form of resins and gums, the products stored in the old xylems of the plant. How do the products of photosynthesis transport to all the parts of the plant? So here you have to explain about the how the phloem that transport the products of photosynthesis. Okay, so that is the answer. Next question. Answer the following question. This is the 4-mark question. Which part of the human brain controls the following activities? 1. Involuntary activities, thinking process, posture and balance of the body. Then B, what are phytohormones? Name the phytohormones that promote the growth. So here 1 4-mark questions was asked in last year question paper here. Uh, First one, involuntary activities, that is mainly controlled by midbrain and the hindbrain, especially hindbrain. Okay. Thinking process, that is forebrain, and balance of the body, that is the cerebellum. Right. Then name the 3 phytohormones that promote the growth: auxins, gibberellins, and the cytokinins. These 3 hormones that promote the plant growth, and the gibberellic acid that do not support the plant growth. Okay. So please note down the question here. Mid and hindbrain. Then thinking process, that is forebrain. Then this is the cerebellum. Then what are phytohormones? Name 3 hormones that promote the growth. Here you can say gibberellin, then cytokinin. After that, auxins. So these 3 hormones that support the plant growth. Okay. Next question. So there is an option in the 4-mark question. Name the hormones that control the following activities in man. Here, regulating the sugar level, that is the insulin. Then regulating the menstrual cycle, that is estrogen. Then preparing the body to face the situation, that is adrenaline. Then regulating the metabolism, that is the thyroxine. Name any 2 tropisms that occur in plants. Give an example for each. So that is phototropism and the geotropism or chemotropism. Any examples you can write. Phototropism, that is the bending of the plants towards the light, and the stem that bends towards the light. So that is the phototropism. Geotropism, that is the movement of the roots, the development of the roots towards the soil, towards the gravity. That is the geotrophism. And the chemotropism, that is the development of the pollen tube towards the ovary, that is the towards the egg cell, that is the chemotropism. So you can write any example. Yes. So this is the 5-mark question asked in this section. So only 5-mark questions will be there. So sometimes it will be asked in the physics section or chemistry section, or this time they asked in the biology section. In any section, only 5-mark question will be there. Okay. But human hands and the wings of the bird helped us trace the evolutionary relationship. How? So this topic is also not there for your uh, syllabus. Okay, so we are not going to solve this question. So dear students, now we have completed question paper. So in the biology section, you have solved MCQ, that is 2 MCQs, 2 marks, and 1 mark question, that is 1 mark question, 2 mark, then 2 mark questions, that is 3, total 6 marks, and 3 mark questions, that is also 3, that is 9 marks, and 4 mark questions, that is 1, that is equal to 4, and 5 mark questions, that is equal to 1, that is equal to 5. Okay, so let us check the 2 mark question once. Okay, how many 2 mark questions asked in this question paper? That is 2. Okay, only 2 questions. Here, 2 mark, 2 questions. Two question, that is 4. Total from the biology, 9 plus 9, 18, 18 plus 4, 22, 22 plus 24, 26 marks. From your biology section, you will get 26 marks. Sometimes it may vary. Okay. Total 26 marks. From physics, 28 marks. So from chemistry section, okay, let us discuss the how many question asked from the chemistry section. Here also one 4-mark question. MCQ in the chemistry section in this question paper, that is 3, that is equal to 3 mark, and 1 mark questions, that is also 3, that is equal to 3 marks. Then 2 mark questions, that is 3, that is 6 marks. Then 3 mark question, that is also 3, 9. Then 4-mark question, that is 1, total 4 marks. Yes, I will check it once. 10, 19. Oh, yes, just a minute. It's 3-mark questions, 3. 2-mark questions, 3, that is the 6 mark. And 1-mark questions, that is 3. Yes, so total 25 marks from this section. Okay, so 25 to 26 marks. So like this, from each section, there will be around 25 to 26, 28 questions, mark questions will be asked. So be prepared for these questions, and we will solve a model question paper in the next session. Okay, thank you, dear students.